Okay, this is our last video on NingXia. I really wanted to say this one particular part by itself as its own special video. It's not going to be long, it's very short, but I feel like this is actually probably the most important part of everything that we've talked about up to this point. We've talked about all the things that NingXia can do in our body. We've talked about how amazing it will help you to feel. We've talked about insulin resistance and how that the good sugars that are in NingXia actually help to balance your body and to help get rid of the instability that we have with insulin levels. This is a whole food drink. There is so much that we can benefit from just doing this one thing. I talked a little bit about the NingXia challenge in our last video and actually getting the kit and doing the NingXia challenge along with us. I want to tell you a little story. Gandhi, we all know who Gandhi was. He was a lady one time, he would just sit around talking to people and giving advice and things like that. And this lady came up to him one day and said, "Tell my child to stop eating candy." And he said, "Come back tomorrow." I'm just like, okay, weird, but fine, whatever. So she came back the next day and she's like, "Tell him not to eat candy." And he said, "Don't eat candy." And the mom's like, "Why didn't you just tell him that yesterday if that's all you were going to say?" And he said, "Because yesterday I was eating candy." So I tell this story because it sounds silly, but we can't help someone else if we're not doing those things that we're talking about. We can't impact someone else's life if we're not changing ourselves. So to go to tell somebody, "Oh, you are insulin resistant and you need to drink NingXia and your body is not doing the things it's supposed to do," we've got to be doing those same things ourselves before we can go and tell someone else to stop doing what they're doing and change their habits. We've got to change our habits. Over the next 30 days, as we get into the NingXia challenge, I want to challenge you to take it a step further. I'm not talking about doing anything like major drasticness. I'm talking about doing some small steps that you can take to really hone in on your health in simple ways. Drinking 2 ounces of NingXia every day and coming off of sugar, and walking for 30 minutes a day. Very simple. Don't have to get a gym membership. I'm not talking about creating like this whole nother lifestyle, like doing something totally off the wall, like changing every single food that you eat in your home. Now, granted, if you take the sugar out, that means you're not going to have cookies and cakes and all of those yummy things in your house that you might normally have. You're going to have to think a little differently and maybe even Google and see what other sugar substitutes are out there that's good. It works well with your body, and those good sugars that are natural, that are beneficial. Oh my goodness, she needs a towel. I don't know if you heard that, but if you did, my little 5-year-old is in the bathtub. I wasn't thinking about her being in there. But it is one of those things that we need to, if you will take the strides to do these few little things, you will see a huge difference in your health and how you feel, and begin to see maybe some weight come off that we were talking about earlier. See these big major changes that can really occur. We don't just try to stop at, we want you to do this whole new lifestyle or change the things that you're doing and then just leave you dropped like a hat. We have an entire group that is there to help and encourage and to come alongside you and become part of your family, to work together in this new lifestyle, because it is hard. It's not something that's new. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. And starting in July, not only are we doing the NingXia challenge that is going to be really awesome and amazing, but we're also starting on a new mindset training as well, because emotionally it's hard to get our bodies into a new place if our emotions and our mind is not in the right place. It's hard to change everything that, even just walking every day. I mean, there's a lot of things that we hold on to every day and past problems or issues or things that we've had going on in our life every day that we just hold on to, that we won't let go of because of past hurts or fears or problems or issues. And we want to help you get past those things. So not only are we going to be really working together and helping one another and uplifting one another and encouraging one another to take care of our bodies inside and emotionally, physically, but we're also going to be helping each other take care of our bodies emotionally and helping our minds to be that place where it can be a fertile soil for God to put His word in and give us balance and encouragement in so many areas. So it's going to be like a twofold month, and it's going to be really amazing as we go through this, and you can feel the change. I've been doing this myself over the past 2 or 3 months, I guess it's March or so. I've really tried to really work on myself more, and especially during the pandemic, since we've been at home a lot more, and get my mind into this place that's in a better place to help other people. And I have seen huge improvements on myself and how I feel and just my mental status, that I can't help but share it with other people. And I really want to encourage you to become part of our team and help and become part of what we're doing, because it's really going to be something that's going to be very beneficial for you, and it may be very beneficial for your friends and your family. So I encourage you to not just take on the NingXia challenge, but to come in and be part of the group and take on the mindset challenge as well. It's a mindset reset to totally rethink everything that we've learned, the things that we know normally, and to totally do something different. And I'm so excited about this. It is going to be a great way for us all to work together and to become one and have more unity as a community, because it's a lot more fun doing this together than to do it all by yourself. It's really not fun to be alone doing anything. The NingXia challenge, there's several ways that you can incorporate this. Now, if you are not part of Young Living at all, the best thing for you to do is to become a member. And I talked about this in the last video, but I'm going to retouch on this. Become a member by getting the premium starter kit, NingXia premium starter kit, and it has everything you need in it. It's going to have, it's $170. It's got 2 bottles of NingXia, a box of nitro, and a 30 pack of the 2-ounce little packets. And those are great for travel size, like when you're going to town and stuff like that. And you just want to throw it in your purse, and it's just a great way an easy way to do that. And then it's got a little bottle of Stress Away too. If you've never smelled Stress Away, it is amazing, and it just makes your body just stop what it's doing and relax. It is awesome. It is one of my most favorites. So over the next month, you're going to drink 2 ounces of NingXia, come off the sugar. It's going to be fun. It will be fine, and it's going to be great, and walk 30 minutes a day. That is all. So all the other things you can do, but those few things we're going to try to work on together and be able to encourage one another as we go through this, because it's going to be, there's going to be days we're going to be challenged. It will definitely be a challenge, but I think you will really enjoy it. And if you're going to be part of this challenge, let me know, and I will send you the NingXia challenge calendar, and it will have all of the basics lined out for you for each day, which will be a really great way. And once you finish the challenge, if you go all the way through the challenge and you spend the 30 days and you mark off and check off the calendar that you've done all the things, and tell me how you feel at the end of the 30 days, whether you've lost weight, whether your sugar is better, whether your eyesight feels more on point like it should, all of the things, all of the, keep a note as you're going through. Tell me how you feel, and you will get a prize at the end of the challenge for going through the 30 days. So that's going to be great. Now, option 2 is, if you're already a part of Young Living, my suggestion is get on ER, because ER it's really Essential Rewards. It is a monthly wellness box that you get. You can change the order every month. It's not really a big deal, but you're going to start with the Essential Reward box of NingXia, and that is going to be the best thing, because you're going to get a free oil. You're going to get points back for being on ER. That, like, you're going to get 10% back to start with. You can't go anywhere and get 10% back. I mean, even Target, as amazing as Target is, you only get 5% back. So you'll get 10% back the first through third month, 4th to 12th, from month 4 to month 12. It's hard to say. You get 20% back, and then after that you start getting 25% back, and I'm telling you, that will add up very quickly. And with your, depending on where you are on how much you order each month, and you're going to get free oil. Starting in September, instead of the free oil, you will get free shipping, which I am so super excited about. That's going to be great. And so everybody will get free shipping all across the board. Every order, it will be amazing, and that I am so stoked about. So that's going to be the best. So those are your 2 options, and so those are my suggestions of how to get started. You buy retail and you're going to pay a whole lot more money, and it's just not as beneficial. There's just no reason to do that. There's no reason to spend that much money. Get a membership. You're not obligated to pay money every month or do something every month. She had to get herself out of the bathtub, so we gave her. But those are going to be the best ways for you to get started, the easiest and the quickest, and be able to get all of that you need for the 30 days. That one starter kit is going to get you through the 30 days. So that's what you really need. It is going to be the best thing that will change your life. I promise you. You will not regret it, and you will not want to go back. It is really, really, truly amazing. So I encourage you to do that. Grab a friend, bring them along, because it's way more fun, I promise you, with a friend. Get them started with you, and y'all come along, and we are going to have a great time, and we're going to have so much fun getting to know one another and getting to help one another and encourage one another through this time of being able to get feeling better health-wise and emotionally, physically, all the things, and it is going to be great. So grab the link below, go sign up for your starter kit, go ahead and get in there. Let me know so we can get you added to the group, and we will get started. And I cannot wait to be part of your new lifestyle and new journey. Talk to you later.